Hello, F block. I could have used 5 more minutes in your class today to just formally write up 2 and 3. I know we talked about them in class, but let me just go through how we're going to deal with these things. I think I'm going to start number 2 in a similar way, and I'm going to say since, am I on the screen? I am on the screen. Since f of x is continuous on 1 comma 9, and f of 1 equals 1, and f of 9 equals 4. F of x must equal all values between 1 and 4. I'm trying to guarantee that somewhere the y value is 5. I can't do that because 5 isn't between 1 and 4. Could this function equal 5 somewhere? It certainly could. I just can't guarantee this. So how about therefore? We cannot guarantee that there exists a C such that f of C equals 5. Oh, and I'm realizing in the example I did in class, I never actually, and the example I'm doing here, I left out an important piece. We're going to go back to that, and we're going to say something about, we're using the intermediate value theorem. Since f of x is continuous on 1 to 9, and f of 1 equals 1, and f of 9 equals 8, by the, sorry, I was rushing at the end of class, by the intermediate value theorem, and I'm going to add that in down here as well, by the intermediate value theorem. And I'm going to give you a chance to pause the video if you want to kind of take some of this stuff in, and then we're going to take a look at number 3. So pause it if you need a moment. Looking at number 3. Looking at the y values at the endpoints, 1 and 3, I know that the function is going to equal all y values between 1 and 3. However, because of this 10 over here, look at what happens. 1, 2, 6, 9. I've got 1, 1. I've got 2, 10. I've got 6, negative 2. And I've got 9, 3. Would this function, if it's continuous, have to go through a height of 5? Yeah. If I look at a smaller interval, so rather than looking at the entire interval 1 to 9, what if I look at the sub-interval, maybe 1 to 2? And since 1 to 2 is contained within 1 to 9, if you have to equal a y value of 5 between 1 and 2, you're going to have to equal a y value of 5 between 1 and 9. It's going to happen between 1 and 2. Let me start writing some of this stuff up. Since f of x is continuous on, let's say 1 comma 2, which is a subinterval of 1 comma 9, and f of 1 equals 1, and f of 2 equals 10, I'm going to remember the phrase this time, by the intermediate value theorem, f of x must equal all values between 1 and 10. Specifically, there exists a C such that, I hope I'm still on the screen, I am still on the screen, that f of c equals 5. As I feel like I mentioned in class, this is usually how this is tested on the AP exam, not so much from formulas like I started showing you in class, but more from tables of values, going through some logic like this. I hope this made sense, and I will see you in class on Friday.